News reports of the failure of the Black Dragon Guild at the Babylon Tower. However, out comes the victorious Flame Emperor, a shining hunter at his peak, with a wafting, obnoxious personality. The swarming media jumps on him immediately, yelling, "Flame Emperor! Flame Emperor!" Irritatingly, Flame Emperor, aka Yusu-ha, snatches the microphone, snarling and complaining about his stupid nickname. With Yusu-ha yelling, an envious fan, Kim Gong-ja, clutches his laptop, watching the news. With his walls covered in clippings of the Flame Emperor, it's his deepest wish to be just like him. He's desperate to raise his status from an F-class hunter, a useless rank. On his laptop, Yusu-ha arrogantly warns his fans to secede but not dare come his way before walking away, as Kim reduces to an envious lump. Suddenly, a gold skill card descends upon him. A skill card appears before individuals when the tower is moved by some strong emotion or will. Kim Jong-ja's frantic envy has made the tower bestow a gold skill card on him. It's an S-rank card and says that Kim can copy anyone's skills randomly who has killed him previously. However, he will die. Kim Gong-ja's face hangs open at the useless skill. Kim sulks in a bar as the TV blares a fan chiming great things about the famous Flame Emperor, calling him a great hero. However, poor Kim is down over the lousy card and hasn't even bothered to report it to the Hunter Association. Gagging over the alcohol, he exits the bar when he hears two people quarreling in the alley. It's the one and only Flame Emperor with his rumored girlfriend, Saint. He snarls, showing her the venom with which he was planning to poison him. Angrily, he grabs her by the neck, warning her that he has a lie detector skill, so she better not lie. It shocks the peeping Tom Kim to see the so-called hero behaves like this. Yeah, boy, fame gets to people's heads. Kim frightenedly witnesses as the Flame Emperor heartlessly burns Saint to death. He's not a hero, he's a demon. Hurriedly, lousy little Kim skedaddles only to get caught and become the next dead meat at Flame Emperor's hands. As he swifts away to death, his skill card activates, providing a selection. In his drowsiness, he selects one hopelessly, only to wake up in his room, back in time, for when he was watching Yusu-ha's broadcast. Shocked, Kim Gong-ja wakes up alive 24 hours before his death. Immediately, he checks his skills and learns that he's copied Yu's formidable skill, a skill that returns him 24 hours back in time every time he dies. So that's how that obnoxious little shit is undefeatable. But now, Kim has the ability as well. The next day, shouts erupt as people scatter to snuff out the fire that the Flame Emperor had started from killing Saint. However, only Kim knows this. He walks out to see the Black Dragon Guild hunters try to help unsuccessfully. Kim thinks of the city of Babylon, a city of hunters with several names that come into being ever since the tower appeared, with numerous monsters inside. He sees Yu walk in arrogantly, berating hunters and refusing to help over the fire he started. To others, Flame might be a hero, but to Kim, he knows his reality, and decides to kill the Flame Emperor himself. He runs straight into the erupting fire, killing himself. Waking back up in his room, Kim realizes that the new skill is also Yu's skill. Hence, to kill him, he must go back in time from when Yu first awakened. That was 11 years ago. Kim has to kill himself 4,050 times, and the bastard does it. Kim Gong-ja wakes on the final day, ready to hunt down the soon-to-awaken Flame Emperor. He finds himself at his apartment, living the lousy life of an F-rank hunter and going around hunting slimes. Just like Kim envies him, he envies the famed hunter of this time, Sword. Finally, Kim finds Yu on the 6th floor alone and plays, asking for help. However, in his classic fashion, instead of helping him, Yu tries to rob and kill Kim. That's it. Goodbye, you arrogant clot. Kim slashes Yu down to death, leaving him mercilessly to be devoured by the monster wolves there. There won't ever be a Flame Emperor now. As the TV blares, criticizing Sword for not partaking in raids, Kim Gong-ja celebrates, yapping happily in the bar at his exciting kill and hogging all the beer. For a while, he gets greedy, wanting some more skills, but quickly shuts the thought down and starts thinking about how he can avail his current ones. His life has just changed. He can spy, get exclusive info, and whatnot. Millionaire, billionaire. Just then, the door to the bar flings open, and as a prim-dressed man enters, Kim turns around shocked. It's Sword Marcus Callenbury. Marcus Callenbury had gone missing and eventually forgotten as the Flame Emperor awakened. However, for now, he sits in the same bar as Kim. Kim lacks an offensive skill, and though the bastard had just brushed aside the greed to get more skills just moments ago, he swiftly returns to the thought. Greedy Kim wonders what he can get from being killed by Sword. only to be met with disappointment when he searches the internet. Sword's a complete mystery, skills unknown, and the only info is a habit of talking to himself. As said, Sword sits blabbering with the people in the bar, staring at him. Just then, Kim lands on good info. Never mention Sword's grandchildren if you don't want to die, someone says on the internet. Bingo. There it is. A way to die. As Sword leaves the bar, Kim quietly follows, quickly spotting him, but just as he peeks, he immediately gets caught. Sword turns to him wielding his weapon already, and Kim quickly realizes his skill. Ability to see the kill rate. Yikes. Kim's kill rate is 4,091 murders for killing himself. I guess we won't get to the part where he mentions the grandbabies. Sword charges, slashing at the bewildered Kim, thinking of him as a ruthless murderer. Gone, off to death. Again. Kim dodges the slash attack from Sword, tumbling down on the ground. However, just as Sword lands a fatal blow, he starts talking to himself as if in a real conversation. Suddenly, Kim realizes that Sword might not be a dementia grandpa, but have a rare skill of telepathy. If that's true, he could be sharing his secrets with others, and soon, he'll be nothing but hanging meat in a Babylon plaza. Nope, can't let that happen. Have to mention the grandbabies now. Kim stands up, opening his mouth, asking Sword of his grandchildren, and before he can register anything, Kim finds his head flinging through the air, beheaded. In his death, he greedily searches for the Sword's gold skill card, only to realize that the old man only has silver and bronze cards. No gold. This man climbed to fame with his pure strength. Praying, Kim chooses one and wakes up 24 hours prior. Kim hurriedly opens his skills to see the gem he's gotten. But the best he's gotten from Sword is the 8+ Sword Master card. He collapses, defeated, when he suddenly hears a red-haired guy talking beside him. Oh, that's what Sword had been talking to. Kim is shocked to see a red-haired guy suddenly in his room and talking to him as if he's Sword. However, once he realizes he's also shocked and asks Kim where the old man is, only to throw a tantrum upon realizing that Kim has copied Sword's skill. Kim is confused but soon realizes who he is. The red-haired guy is the Sword Emperor, the highest-ranking hunter from another world who rose to the 99th floor in his world's tower only to be defeated on the 100th. His resentment was so loud that he's now a wandering spirit. Nothing but an excellent mentor to those who possess him. Realizing the red dude's gonna be here forever now, Kim spills all his beans on him, telling him about the Flame Emperor and his copying skill. The Sword Emperor is amused and asks Kim to show him how he hunts. They go for some slime hunting as the Emperor assesses him, and once Kim's done, he graciously beholds him. The Sword Emperor tells him that he has the unique talent of not fearing death, which can get him to success. So that's what it is. Realizing that Sword's props has another Emperor in his head, Kim's Sword Emperor decides to mentor him to ultimate success against Sword. Having a mentor will definitely help the mediocre Kim to a great height, but it's not so cool when your mentor's a loudmouth. The redhead is way too talkative and wakes Kim up at 4 in the morning to train, as well as giving him a new nickname, Zombie Kim. Huffing and puffing, he makes him run down paths determined to mentor him to greater heights than Flame Emperor or Sword. Since Kim copied him, he has once again killed you and avoided Sword. Later, the two buddies go to the Give and Take Guild to win the lottery, a guild set up by the only hunter, the Countess, who has the trading skill. They enter to find attendants dressed in cat costumes. So the Countess is a perverted cat lady, huh? Nevertheless, with his new abilities, Kim swiftly wins the first place lottery and a ton of gold. However, he's not so dumb. Kim opts to keep the gold in the guild's safe and asks his attendant, Arthur, to find him a better home. Finally, he asks to purchase the guild's membership. That's right, with such unique abilities and a potential to rise, Kim needs the protection of guild members. The Sword Emperor is amused at his genius. With money in his hands and a guild membership acquired, Kim proudly stomps out of the building. However, Mr. Sword Emperor has more ideas to bestow upon the rising star. He suggests Kim should find lucrative means of knowledge, such as books and scrolls on martial arts. But I guess he's calculated that Kim ain't so bright and resorts to elixirs. Expensive potions can cost a fortune, but if acquired, can help hunters a lot in battle. With that, Emperor rushes Kim to the nearby best elixir store that only he knows of, only to realize that his original self has already suggested to Sword. Obviously, the old man's right there. Kim quickly hides as the two's plan to buy from the store goes downhill. That's where Kim realizes something. Kim takes Emperor to the slums of the city, where a girl cries as her alchemy tools are taken away. Collapsed on the ground, she weeps for her business. However, Kim knows who she is. She's the future leader of the Alchemy Guild, the Alchemy Lord. If Kim can make good relations now, he'll soon be equipped with expensive potions for life. Now that's what you get when you know the future. Hence, Kim kneels asking for her elixirs for a mind-blowing price. Entertaining the shabby lab of the future alchemy lord, Kim puts in his order for the elixir. Listening to Emperor in his head, he lists down the ingredients: the liver of a rabbit pig, the eyes of a balloon cat, the skin of the great desert earthworm, and the tail of a black salamander. A total of 23 ingredients. She immediately recognizes its potential and gives them 4 days until delivery. Of course, Kim would wait. This woman would be practically unreachable in the future. Soon, the alchemy lord brings the bottles of potions to the hotel Kim's now staying in. Handing him the parcel, she grows quiet for a while and asks him why he trusted her, even though she's a nobody pharmacist. Kim remembers how she was the only one back when the fire erupted who had noticed Flame Emperor's bad personality, and was the kindest and most caring. Hence, Kim tells her the same, making her leave happily. Man's making a move. Nevertheless, with the potion acquired, Emperor takes Kim to the 10th floor and asks him to consume the liquid. Kim suddenly feels a surge of energy as if he can feel every single hair and heartbeat in his body. That's the power of the potion that the Emperor has gotten him made. His reflexes just shot sky high. And that's the end of the video. As always, if you liked what you saw, subscribe to the channel. I'll be uploading a lot of videos just like this, so I'll see you at the next one.